For a few months now, construction of drainage system has been happening within ASABA inside town and elsewhere to contain the disaster that used to happen every raining season. So on this particular video, we are going to be taking you on a location where construction is still ongoing, and as well be discussing about the current hiking price in ASABA, Delta State. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So we are currently at the Summit Road heading towards Interboa roundabout. So we visited this location on Thursday to give you guys the latest updates from the ongoing construction of the drainage that is happening around here. So this construction actually started ending of last year, but we have been following up the construction, but decided not to film that particular moment. So right now we are giving you guys the update. So the reason for this is they actually trying to contain the disaster that used to happen around here every raining season, and also elsewhere, not just around here, including the Interboa roundabout, the Amwai road, the DBS road, and elsewhere. That is what they are trying to contain, to contain the flood and every other thing. Some though are still open drainage system, while some are underground. So what I don't know right now is the reason for them to still leave open drainage system this 21st century. I don't know ASABA for this particular behavior, but we keep on waiting to see if they will actually cover it after they are done doing some road maintenance, because they are actually doing some road maintenance as we speak. So once they are done with road maintenance, we will see if they will actually work on them. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the main pressing issue that we have at hand, which is the current cost of living in ASABA, Delta State. Over the years, ASABA is part of is one of the affordable cities you can stay in, though very cool and calm to relax, and have fun. But at some point, things begins to change, and this whole thing, as things started during the time they have some insecurity issues and the rest of them within some places in Southeast. So I think a lot of people started trooping in ASABA, Delta State, and since then things started changing. I will also say some individuals as greedy also contributed to it, because immediately they learned that people are tripping into ASABA, they will start building and increasing house rent the way they want. So now let's talk about the job opportunities we have in ASABA. Sorry, currently I don't think there's major job opportunities we can find in ASABA. ASABA have no major markets just like we have in Onitsha. What actually can fetch Onitsha and its environments, or entirely Anambra State, money are bigger than what can fetch when it comes to trading, is bigger than what you can find in ASABA, Delta State. So but things are very, very high over here. Honestly, the price of apartments keeps increasing every blessed day. So the job opportunity we are talking about, what are the job opportunity? When you come to ASABA, mainly what you have over here is hotels. Hotels is bigger than every other thing you can find here. So followed by a few other companies you can also find around here. So let's discuss about prices, the salaries which you can get working on the hotels, and maybe few companies, or maybe sales or sales boy work around here. Pay investigations, some companies here, which is the GP tank or whatever, and the rest of them actually paid at least above 100k or the rest, depends maybe their qualification and the rest. So let's take for instance for the amount of cost of living in ASABA, Delta State, somebody that is earning 100k a month, and he has to pay for house rent that cost him maybe 400, 350 or so in a year. How much do you think the person have to save for every month to be able to afford such? And again, after deducting his tea fare, that may cost around 30 or 20 something k from the 100k, how much do you think the person has left to cater for that house rent, pay for feedings and cater for his personal needs. So that is the side of the company. Now let's head over to the side of what is it called, the hotels. The investigation also, I don't think there's any hotel that is paying out their workers above 50k currently. Some are even paying as low as 35k, 40k a month. So people that are earning 40, 50k a month, what type of apartment do you think they should stay in? And if you say they should go where they can afford, maybe inside village that is very, very unsecure, then how much should they spend in transport? Maybe by the end of the month, the 50k you are paying them or the 40k you are paying them will be gone, and they will be left with nothing in transport alone. Then how will they afford feedings and that house rent? So Asaba is just an overhyped city that has nothing, sincerely speaking, and the contribution to this is majorly, should I say, insecurity and some greedy individuals. So let's shift now to the side of the agents you have in Asaba. The agents you have in Asaba are actually somehow wicked. Most of them are very wicked, because I can tell you that most agents you have in Asaba are doing nothing else except that agent work. They have nothing else they are doing except agent work. Imagine somebody that wants to give you a flat inside a room, inside a flat, and he's still taking agent fee from you. Like, I don't understand. Now agent will be giving you an apartment that is worth 400k and telling you that total package is 650 or 700. What is the reason for the extra 250 or extra 300k you are adding on top? I even met some of them that are giving some people an apartment of 120k. They are telling the person to pay 320, extra 200,000 for what? For what exactly? Why? And some of these companies that I mentioned in my video, some of them might think that this won't affect them, but at the long run it will actually start affecting all of you. Like I used to say, Asaba is planned to fail if nothing is done about this whole thing. You can't just from anywhere come in, buy land and start building. After building, you just increase your price and target that there's a high cost of materials that cement are very costly. Is it only people that are sourcing for materials in Asaba their own used to be costly? Those building in Onitsha, where are they sourcing their own materials from? I don't understand. Why is the hike in price? You don't even care about where those people are getting the money they will be paying you from. You don't care. All you care about is let them pay your house rent. Now, how will you affect these companies? Let's say, for instance, somebody you are paying 100k in a year. How do you expect the person to afford this high cost of living? And when that person can no longer afford it, the person do what? He will relocate or increase the salary. Then how much are you going to increase for those people to be able to afford it? And when they cannot afford it, they leave the town and go elsewhere. Okay, will you now employ your fellow rich man to work for you? People you employ are the less privileged people. So when you build a city that cannot accommodate them, then what happens? You have to start doing the necessary. So that is how it's going to actually affect all of you. So Asaba actually is not planned to grow very bigger like all of you think, except every residential building in Asaba is going to be pulled down and converted to maybe Airbnb or maybe hotels, and the people that will be patronizing them will have to come outside Asaba to come and patronize you. Now, I've seen a lot of landlords that will say, we are not building this out for Yahoo guys. I don't want Yahoo. Are you kidding me? Because those houses you are building and you are calling millions, who are the people that are going to afford it? Is it a civil servant that is earning around 150k or 200k in a month that you want him to be paying 1.5 million or 2.5 million yearly? Then to feed from where? And then maybe feed his children, afford his children's school fees from where? You guys are kidding me sometimes when you are doing all these things. It's just laughable, honestly. I just decided to talk about these things because it's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. A lot of people will just come from God knows where and because you hear that Asaba is not expensive, her apartment is very costly, you just come and buy land and start building.